Yep. Is the recording on? Okay. So we start with this work file first. So first we do the revenue reconciliation. So this revenue reconciliation, I actually do it from if you have time, this should be done before you close month end.
Mm.
Yep. So this is the check to make sure whatever billing invoicing for the month, it has been posted to our GL account because there are many months when I already like pretty much get the P&L ready for me to review, and then I do this report, and then I find out okay there is like 2 invoice that billing already invoiced, but it's not in the GL.
Already
So
invoiced, but not in the GL. What do you mean by that?
So they
Like you mean in
invoice,
billing?
yeah, so they're
That.
using billing system to raise
Mm,
the
mm, mm,
invoice, right? And
mm.
then what they do is after they raise the invoice, they post those as a batch to Oracle.
Yeah.
And once
Mm,
they post it to Oracle, it will be posted to our general ledger.
mm, mm.
But but when billing, I don't know, there's always like some incidents in between, either the system error or is either billing could post it into a um, wrong month. So if they
Mm,
do it on month end, it will be, for example, last month end, it will be actually on the 1st of May, but
mm,
then they actually raising invoices for April. So
mm,
if they post it in the wrong month, it's gonna go to May's revenue instead.
mm. Shouldn't this be the checkpoint for billing team as well? They should
Yes.
be able to have this control.
Yes, that's right. It should be
Mm,
for billing team. I don't know if they currently doing it,
mm.
but we,
Rachel, right?
yeah, but we
Mm,
always check it as well on our end. It's like a double
mm,
check.
mm. But yeah, I think I'll like I do have contact point for this, so I know to make sure at least we are just second point instead of at the
Mm,
month end so many tasks and we have to fix their issue. That should
yep.
be in their control. Yeah.
Mm. So first, this is the CC detail tab that we need to get this report.
Mm.
So we go to our customer portal. Yep. So I'll log into our customer portal.
Mm.
Just give me 1 sec. Just waiting for the.
So it means I need log in for that.
Mm, yes, you can get a login, or if make it easy, I'll just gonna send it to you every month. So it's actually not that important yet to get this login.
Mm.
We just focus on the rest first. So you go into invoice and billing and GST report.
Mm.
Yep, and we select DPL Yen 1, so that's DP Lensa Yenora. And
Mm.
the periods, you have to select the month, so the 1st to the 30th of April, and just select details and then search. And it will come out this report. And then we just have to export it to Excel.
So you don't log in the
Mm,
billing system, but you using this portal instead.
I don't log into the billing system. So I
Mm.
do go to Excel's.
Mm.
Yep, and then it will download the report. Anyway, I have already downloaded one. So this is the one. Yep, so this one is the how the report look like. So this is what um, billing has already finalized for the month.
Mm.
Yep. So you only can do this after they close.
Mm.
So what I do is I copy all of the from here to here into this file,
Mm.
into these white columns here, and then we'll put in on the data first, and then we look at this column to see if there's any variance.
Mm.
Yep. So this one is all automatically flow in, so you only have to look at the variance at the bottom.
Mm.
And then we enter on the rest of the tab. So this revenue accrual is just the one that I get it from the GL listings. So
Mm.
this is the accrual reversal that I posted. So this you can see reverse the March accrual. So I just copy and paste from the GL listing to here. It's the same for the accruals. I only copy the current month accrual. And then the revenue manual is any journal that I do for reclassing the revenue from one side to the other account. So I normally for the rental income, because billing they always rate the rental for like a month in advance. So in April they would already raise the um, rent invoice for May and June to the customer. So that is the future period. So I normally will put it back to the balance sheet,
Mm. Mm.
and then I'll just pull out from the balance sheet the rental for the current month.
Mm.
Yep. And this one is just a check. So this one is the Oracle invoice listing. So when you go to the GL account, it says select container chain and one stop under transaction source. So I'll show you the so slow to open any Excel today. Open too many files. Save this. Yeah, I'm working from home today, and sometimes the VPN at home, like on some days, it could be a bit slow.
Mm. Anya, this is one for you. I'm okay, thank you. When you're ready, can you come to the banking details, please? If it's handy for me. Rocky Brothers. Rocky Brothers. Yes, please. Thank you. Dear, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Maybe we're just gonna skip this step. Okay, so basically we just open our transaction listings, and then in our transaction listing there is transaction sort. So before we had to select container chains, but now we only have one stop left. So if you go to your transaction listing and you select this column as one stop, and then in the analysis description you had to exclude the GST account and the trade debtor account, then just copy and paste all of that data in here. So that's included all of the invoices listing for the month. And what this file do is it's just gonna compare this tab versus the report that we download from the customer portal to make sure all of the invoice are in and all of the amount are matching. This TB is just the month to date TB that we download. And this GST is also the same from our transaction listing. So we have to select the GL code 368208. That will be our GL for the GST supplied. And then we just delete the last month GST return just in one line. So, yeah. And then finally, we will look at the rec. So all of the information is gonna automatically flow through. So this is your TB movement, this is your revenue accrual and revenue reversal, any reclass, any adjustment, and this is per that CC report. Yep, and then you just look at the variance. So if there is no variance, means everything they invoice has been on Oracle. Yep. So if there is any variant, you see it immediately in some GL account. And this one, and in this tab as well, it will show you which invoice that has the which invoice that hasn't been on. Like for example, this one is from the CC report. You got 5,000 in Oracle. You got exactly same amount, so it's fine. But if you see in Oracle, sometimes the invoice has many line, and then if billing use a new tariff, for example, and it hasn't been mapped to Oracle, then when they upload a batch, that specific tariff is gonna fail. And then you see, oh, okay, so for example, this invoice, they invoice 5,300, but in when they upload to Oracle, it's only like 2,000. So it will show like a variance.
Oh, so how come the invoice still approved and like finalized in
Oh,
Oracle if it's failed?
yeah. So it's just like sometimes it's only fail for like a specific one line.
Mm,
So they invoice as per tariff, right? So they
mhm.
in one invoice there are many
Many.
tariff. Mm.
But then if one like if there's no one traffic code, why that invoice still being approved in Oracle and cause a variance? Because I thought that if there's error in when they're processing it in draft,
Yep.
there's an error that invoice won't be able to
Or
approve.
billing process the invoice in their billing system, so they won't receive any error. It's just the mapping that hasn't been mapped in Oracle.
When you
So
upload them,
it's
but
only
even then
fail. Mm,
when they upload that batch, if there's missing tariff, they should have been factor from that step, right? Or
yeah, I'm not sure if they see anything so on
mm,
their end, but sometimes I would see like if I open my Oracle
mm,
and then I open the journal, I would say, okay, there is a journal stuck in the system, so they
mm,
won't be able to see it. And then I'll say, okay, that journal stuck in the system. Then I'll have to contact them and contact IT at the same time to see what the issue.
mm,
Yeah, it's same for AP as well.
mm.
So general accounting. Yep. So if there's any journal that's stuck in the system, it's gonna show here. So it has been a few times that both AP journal and billing journals, they can be posted to ledger because of
Mm,
different reason. Yeah.
mm. Yeah, so if it's not posted in, it will be in draft journal, right?
That's right. It
Mm,
will
mm,
show in
mm.
draft journal.
And then you have to, because you checking this, then you find out that it's in draft, or you can go to draft and check, right? Oh,
Yes. I will normally wouldn't check too much. I will just ask billing to work
mm,
with IT to fix it up because we're also already
oh.
busy for month end.
So when you see the variant, what do you do? You just
I'm
tell
just gonna
Billy?
tell billing. So if I see the variant, depends on what type of variant it is. So
Mm,
I'll just ask billing. So for lens size, ask Rachel.
mm,
Amit know Rachel, so you
mm.
just have to send an email to Rachel, our billing officer, and she can have a look for us. So after we did that, we go to so we finished the second one, which is the revenue reconciliation. Now we move on to the BAS detail. So this one is our BAS report that we download from Oracle. So it's
Mm,
showing what we pay for what we the the GST from one of the invoices and what we pay for GST from our AP invoices. So go to Oracle and tool, schedule processes, and schedule new process. And then DPUR, ANZ, BAS, just select land size, a business unit, AU. Just have a look slowly. I forgot what's the name. Yeah, usually start with AU. Oh, I can see zero contract logistic is here as well. So this one AU sit DP World Australia Lensai.
mm,
So you click that and then you select the month, 1st of April to the last day of April, and then just click submit. And then by the time you submit, it will come out as this report. I'm not gonna open it because it's a very slow file. And then once you download that report already, you open this file, you download and save it in this folder, and then you open this file. Just go to data and then queries, and then we're just updating the new file. Go to sort and then edit setting, and then just updating that new file in.
mm,
Yep. And once you update it, just close and refresh. And then you see the current month is April, then it's correct.
mm.
Yep. So we will use this report later on. Now we go back to this one called LAN ARGST. Yep. So in this file, the CC tab is the same that we got it from our customer portal. We copy and paste here. The Oracle journal, there's nothing. This one is from the past that we just download. So the AR report is this one. So you just copy this from here and then put it in our Oracle bus. And we put in the TB number from our TB report. And then from here, you just have to change the file to the correct one, the AR reconciliation. to the current file.
Mm.
And then once you see there is no variance, then it's on good to go. If there's any variance, then you can just investigate. And then it's come out to this summary page. So it's already saved. So I do it every month, and then our tax manager is Martha. She's gonna review it. She's gonna review all entity at the end of the month. And then once we're done with AR, we're gonna move on to AP. Yep. So for AP, um, the first tab we're gonna put it in is the general ledger. We copy the GST account. So the GST account is the code is here 367880 and 367882, the GST account for AP. And then we copy and paste here. And then these are the check columns, but we have to put it in the details from the past report first. So this column here, we copy from our previously download, this one. So it's already selected
Um,
for us, the AP
mm,
transaction listing. So we put it in this file.
mm.
And then after you put it in and you put in the TB number as well, everything should, and then you will check in this column, it should be 0.
Where the TBWP1 come from?
This one,
Download the
it just,
TB.
yeah, it just coming from our TB number, TB
So
report. Mm. You can
you
find
enter
in
there.
the, huh?
You enter there
Yeah,
manually.
I'll just copy and paste it, the number.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. And after that, there is one more step that we need to do is to filter the AU GST free.
Mm.
So when it's GST free, we have to make a comments why it is GST free.
So you put in the column V comment.
Yes.
Mm.
So
So you
there
have to
is a lot
check
of
it.
comments already, so you can just select which one. Yeah. So I know, for example, this shell is a electricity invoice.
Mm. So this how do you know, like, do you have to open the invoice
Yes, you
to
have
check
to
it?
open the invoice, or you have to request AP to send you the invoice copy, and then you can check it. Yep. So we, yep. So you can see this invoice. Any adjustments?
Mm,
It's GST free.
mm.
That's why we got GST free in there. That's $7.24. So
So
I just select this
why
one,
you
late
select
payment.
late payment fee? Because that's just the GST fee component, man.
Huh?
GST. It's just the GST free component in the electricity
Mm,
invoice, right?
mm.
So it's not late payment, right?
Oh, so it's
It's a
say
service fee.
a service fee or credit for any um, early payment.
So you mean it's for in the service fee.
Yeah. Or
Mhm.
it's an adjustment fee.
Mm,
Adjustment that is free. Yeah, because if you select refund, it's not a refund.
mm.
Yep, and it's the same for this one stop invoice. And then this one, I find out it's just a AP processing mistake. So they enter the two amounts separately. So they enter the GST as another line. So I just put in AP processing mistake. Yep. And once done, you can just
Oh, you say
refresh.
it's IP
Mm,
processing mistake, then
mm.
you mean mistake that they put GST free or
Yeah, they
mistake
put
that?
in the wrong GST code.
But how do you so do we have to ask them to fix that in May or what the treatment
Depends
in?
on the mistake. I think
Mm.
this one I just select. So you see here, it's the same invoice. And then there are two lines. And you can
Mm.
see the tax amount is already in the first line, and then look like they enter another um,
So you cannot file
mm,
that invoice in Oracle by
you
yourself?
oh you can
Mm.
also find the invoice in Oracle.
Mm.
They also attach it in Oracle as well. So this one is actually the stamp duty. I
Mm.
overlooked. It's not a pay processing mistake, but it's the
Mm.
stamp duty.
Mm.
So I have to change it
Mm.
back to the
Yeah, government service.
yes,
Up,
government.
up there. Up there.
Yep, that's right.
Mm.
Yep, so you change it back and then just refresh,
Mm.
and then it's gonna flow through to this tab. And if you see the all variant is 00, then it's on good.
Mm.
Yep, and then once we done that, we go. So when we done the two Word file, we're gonna go to this one, the GST calculation. So what you do here, first we need to change the link, the to link to the new, the correct month file,
Mm.
the both AP and AR, and then we put in the GP, we put in the TB again,
Mm.
and then all of this number are flowing through. You just check if there's any differences, and just have a look here. The last thing we have to do is this one.
Mm.
So the current month number is gonna flow through from our summary automatically. The
Mm.
prior month, I normally put in here, so I just copy it back the prior month number, and you
Mm.
have to make a comments as
Mm.
why that is different.
Mm.
So for example, the total sale, I had a look and I can see the total rate invoice we raised in April was 713K versus we only raised 386K in March.
Mm. How do you check that one? Is that in the GL listing or?
Yeah, GL listing.
Mm. So actually in the GL listing for the GST
Mm.
or
No, I checked not the GST, the total amount. So you can see it from yours,
only? Mm.
from your AR revenue as well. So this one, Oracle invoice listing.
Mm.
So if you select the rent account, rental receive, you see here that we raised 713.
Mm.
Yep, in April, and then I also went back to the March one, and then we check we only raised 386K in March.
Mm.
That's why the total sale this month is higher.
Mm.
Mm. And then this one, I'll just go to our AP file because in March we pay roughly 443K seal invoices, and then there is none in April. So this one is just based on my memory, because when I do month end, I have to accrue for the whole month cost for seal invoices.
Mm.
So I just went back and checked. So here, if you search the silk, you
Mm.
see no, there's no payment to silk at all. But if you go back to the March file, you're definitely gonna see.
I actually did receive the email saying that Oracle
Mm,
Fusions have a system in maintenance. So I think that
mm.
I should have access to Oracle Fusion already.
Yeah, that's right. Try. Because if you receive the email, that means you already your email address having access.
Mm. But then oh, can you send me the link for that
Oh,
login?
okay. Just check in the chat, because I think I sent it yesterday or the day before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just click on the link in the chat. Yeah, so if you go back to March and then you select silk, yeah, you see we pay 443 amount.
Mm.
Yep, so this is once you done this, stuff. Once you done this, go to the summary file. So this is the total GST from sale
Mm.
and the amount GST from purchase, and this is the net amount between both. So our tax managers is just gonna launch this amount to the ATO.
Mm.
Yep, so that is done for the GST. Now we only have one more thing to do is the fuel tax credit. Fuel tax credit. So this one is pretty simple. So this is the rate from April to June. So the rebate rate has been a lot lower. It's 20.6. And this one, the reconciliation is just based on the fuel issue times the current rate. So the current rate have to be 20. Yep. And I'll just input in all the invoices for the month and the quantity purchase. So this you can get it from your GL listings.
For what supplier?
Silk.
Mm.
Yeah, Silk is the current supplier for landside fuel. And then I'll just put in this one. So the one that we currently have in Yanora is the empty handler rebate.
So with India, how do I know how many do you have list of equipment? Like how do you know if this is all the equipment that you have?
Oh,
And
because
split
that's
it
the
out.
current, because that's the in Yanora we only have this equipment, the two equipment, that's all. Before transport move wave, we do have trucks as well, but now we don't have any trucks in landside.
So there's only empty handler. But then
Yeah.
in your asset list,
Mm.
I'm not able to allocate that. And also, is that
It's
high
the
one or
ITV, I think. The
ITV?
access list. Let me check. Not the ITV, but the black cost. Oh, the ITV, the tractor, actually, tractor. Mm.
Okay, can you go back to that? Because you put that in different, so the rest would be different, right?
Mhm. Actually, this fuel is the same. The rebate is the same for all of them. I just didn't change it with because we didn't use it.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, but the rebate is for all of the other business use. Like it's for equipment, for heavy equipment. So it's all the same rebate. And this is just a checklist. Yeah, so all of them. Stacker, MT handler, ITV, fuel, other tractors, forklift, they all can be claimed as the rebate.
But just that we only have tractor, which is a
Mm,
IVT,
mm.
ITV.
Yeah, I think they I'm not sure about the equipment. Like some call it ITV, some call it tractor, and some call it wrist stacker. Yep. So that is done for the GST. It's not hard, but it's just a bit time consuming to make sure you cross check everything to make sure it's all zero. That's all. Yeah. So you can give it a try.
But a lot of report that I don't have any access, so I don't. I have to
Or
review like
just
what.
like just deleting the the current month data and then put in the data again to have a try.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, if you wanna try, but if you have any other thing to do, then you can just focus on that.
So just saying that
Mm,
for that one, a lot of information come from the TV, like from Oracle,
mm,
right?
that's right.
Mm. And the sale and yeah. So I haven't tried it, so I don't know which like what challenge will be.
Mm.
But I can start from yeah.
I think the challenge is just reconciling the file, but definitely not the copy and paste the data in. Copy and paste the data. You can just watch the recording again, that you know which file is copy and paste to which tab. Mm. Yep. Okay. I think that will be it for today. And then not sure when can I finish the balance sheet rack. By the time I finish it, I will let you know.
How
And
about
then
when you do it? Can you like do cell record or something like that for each item? So at least
the
because now you're just
mm,
showing me like the overview more than like the actual doing it, and also
the
how long it take for you to do the
mm,
GST rec and FTC count?
you wanna stop the recording?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, the GST rack and the because I have done it